What's up, guys? This is HH Trader back with another live trading video. We're sitting here on Friday, the Friday that I forgot about, but we're sitting here on Friday getting ready to trade. We had a couple of big movers that have kind of faded throughout the day. The biggest mover was NLSP. We'll see if it wants to pay today. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Let's look at the news. NLS Pharmaceuticals has a Form 6K, which could be good. Sometimes some of these catalysts are kind of iffy. Some of them, they look weak, and then all of a sudden we get an explosion throughout the day. Then some look strong, and then they just fade. Okay. They just fade. Screen. Good morning, Ed. Good morning, Ed. Friday. Hopefully the rest of your week went well or is going well. Yesterday was my first red day in a while. Small red day. It was a big red day at first, but brought it back to a smaller red day, and trying to look for some profits today to recoup that money into this account. But I am following my plan. When I do make a loss, whenever I have a red day, I actually add whatever the loss is to a savings account. So I lost 19 bucks yesterday, so I put 19 bucks into the savings account. So all my red days, I punish myself by saving. Because I feel like if I'm gonna be risking money in the stock market, shouldn't I be willing to risk it in a savings account as well? All right, let's get it. Let's go. Well, I have a high yield savings account. I have several high yield savings accounts that I use. I use Ally Bank, and most recently I was using Lending Club, but Lending Club is got shut down, or not really shut down, but they're not offering notes anymore. But they are offering a high yield savings account for the for my notes that I am currently holding. And so I may let them hold it, but I don't know. I may just take it out and put it in something else. I have several other investments other than the stock market here. I do this trading, but I actually have a actual day job, and I actually have several things that I do. But I like to do this. I like to build strategies. I've been working on strategies for penny stocks for a couple of months now. And really, I just like having an extra, even another source of income, another way to make money. And the bigger the account gets, the more trades that I can take. So by saving every time I lose, I end up, let's say if I blow this whole account, which is $2,000. By the time I blow this account, the savings account will be so big because of all the losses are in the savings account. So, it kind of saves me in the long run. Plus, if anything does pop off like COVID did, um, you know, during the COVID time, my investments really held up well, because man, let me see, when was it? January, February, March. March, man, the projects and things that I was on to work on got shut down. And I mean, there was like little to no projects coming through. So I was like, oh boy, had to dig into the investments, into the savings. So I was glad that I had that kind of risk management. Truth, and diversity is always good. I'd be lying if I said I didn't still have my 401k and some savings. Yeah, true, true. All right, so it is 8:23 right now. Let's see, NLSP, big fade off of that one. Don't know what it wants to do. We'll just have to watch it. Doesn't really have really good news. Um, got a little license for a regulatory data package, but other than that, I don't really see much. Display. Okay. Don't really see much on that one. The next one up though is ENTX, the one that we watched yesterday. It kind of moved up pre-market, but is looking kind of heavy now. So I'm just gonna be patient and look for some gains today. A lot of stair stepping down though, so I'm gonna be definitely careful. Anix, they got a patent for ovarian cancer vaccine technology. That's dope. No news on GIGM. Seal sees potential in lead drug. Potential. I don't really believe in potential. I want to see results. All right, US. This year, though, I've definitely looked into and invested in digital currency. Yes, crypto is definitely on fire, especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin has just been running, and I'm probably never gonna sell my Bitcoin. I'm just gonna hold it, probably forever. Um, but I do want to make some more investments into it. I've actually diversified. I got a little bit of investments in crypto, in real estate, in I like the peer-to-peer lending. Some of it's kind of iffy. You have to do your background research. Bonds. I'm pretty diversified in my portfolio, so you know I keep it moving because I know things can go downhill very quickly like they did last year. People always make fun of preppers, but man, being a financial prepper is something of a talent or a skill. The graph is solid for a low buy-in. The graph for which what are you looking at? The graph for what? Oh, crypto. Got you. Did Bitcoin come down any? I haven't checked Bitcoin's price lately. Let me see price. Bitcoin's price is 55. Last time I saw it, it was at 34. I haven't checked it since it was at 34. Gee whiz. Well, I guess my Bitcoin is probably up even more. It's up another 20,000. All right. Because the thing is, the only reason that I have Bitcoin right now is because back when the Bitcoin first or crypto first got started, and I told this story in another video. When it first got started, I actually was mining Bitcoin, and yeah, I got started mining, and I was like, well, I don't have to actually invest if I can mine. I can just set my computers to just mine all day, and that's how I really got my Bitcoin. I never really initially put any money into it. I was mining. So technically, I guess I did put resources into it through the power of the computer, but it's whatever. I'm sitting pretty now. Anyway, we have 3 minutes to the bell. And we are looking at a bunch of struggling stocks. I was thinking about what new investments are out that I can invest in, because with Lending Club, when I first got into Lending Club, I was one of the first people to invest in Lending Club, and that was back when it was $25 to invest in it. So I actually opened up an account for $25, and then the price of entry went way up. It was $1,000 to enter after like a couple of years. So many people were into it. But I'm looking for new investments. So if you guys know any new investments that you have researched, not that you've heard about, but that you've researched and you know believe in, I will definitely be interested in those. ETFs, I have not really looked into. I can't give you any ETFs because I have not really just researched them. If I'm gonna tell you something, I wanna make sure that I've done my research. I'm not just giving you a fly by night. But I guess in some cases you would need to do your own research anyway. So ETFs I have not been very active on lately. I don't know why. I've been focused on the penny stocks and focused on growing my real estate portfolio as well. We have 5 seconds to the bell. Let's see what kind of action we get. The market is open. First minute, NLSP going up there. Don't trust it. It has a high up here of the 642. So I'll put that as the, wow, got all the way up there. Where's the top? The top here is looking like the 686. It is the biggest mover on the day, but it is only the first minute, so we're not going to get antsy. We're not going to get antsy. That 1 minute top is all the way up there at the 657. And it does not look like it wants to get back up there. Okay, looking happy. I see you. All right, 630s. Can it hold the 640s? Getting up there. Yeah, it's going to push. All right. So it is very extended on the first minute of the day. It moved from the 584 all the way up there to the 659. Getting a little pullback here above VWAP. Where's the top of this? The high is the 654. There's another push. I don't like that push though. It didn't stay above that level long enough. Just pushed out. I believe it's going to give us some downward movement here. Let's see. Can it be strong and get back over the 59? Got over it. Okay. We're looking at a strong stock. Okay. I'm down to only 2 or 3 tickers here on my scanner, so that is good. We don't have much to look at. So NLSP is the one. It is the one. Let's see, top side is the 686. I don't want to buy the top. We're looking for a bottom. When are they going to start taking profit? The bottom here is the 630s. It needs to hold up the never mind. Rip through the 630s right there, forming a bottom, lower bottom, throwing a wick all the way down there to the 9 EMA, the 611. So we'll mark that as our first low for the support. Okay, 614. The high of this candle is the 657. So 657. let's see what we want to do here. I might go in half size right now, so let me see how much I can get for the high of this is 657. How much can I get for 150 bucks? 150, 22 shares. It's going green again. I'm gonna let it do its thing right here. This may be consolidation. It did break this lower low, so it does take some confidence. I know from the buyers and the sellers. Broke that lower low there. We're looking for a new low. Pushing up there. Where is the new low? Got up there to the high. Will we see a big fade here from the bottom here? There's a lot of pullback. Can it hold up the 650s? 650 level is what we're looking at. Okay, broke the 650, breaking back down. Will it break down this? Broke down this 629. This is why we like to be patient. Is this the bottom? So we got a 625 bottom now. Is this the bottom here? Oh, never mind. It's got to go red here. Candle has to end red. ENTX is also moving. I'll go and look at that one after this one, but I need to see a bottom here. Where is the bottom? Okay, did not get a bottom there. Will this be the bottom? Breaking down. Where is the bottom? Okay, so this one, nice little bottom there at the 630s. 630 bottom. Looking for an entry here. 20 shares. The high is a 658. We're looking for it to close up. So a 661 buy will be where I'm trying to get in. If it can close up red. Got 30 seconds. I'm not liking this. It's tried to go up 3 times, or now it's closing up red, but it's tried to go up twice. I don't like if it tries to go up 3 times and fails. Okay, coming back down, looking for it to hold up that 631, getting heavy there. Heavy. Top side, the high is a 660. Oh, did I get in there? No, I did not get in there. So, okay. Stop orders are not being accepted on this security. Doesn't that suck? Okay, so I cannot use stop orders here. I'll have to use a limit order. I hate using limit orders. Did not know this security was doing things like that. But I guess I'll be able to wait here. This entry, the high of the 675. 675, 20 shares. 676. Let's see if I can get in, but it's looking weak now. Struggling over that. 676. Yeah, it's getting sold into right there. If it, let's see, 660, 672. Yeah, it's looking a little weak. And there is the entry. 675 break. Got back up there to the highs again. The high is a 691, 692. I'm just gonna wait right here. I'm gonna wait because it still needs to form a higher low. It came down and tested this spot twice. It needs a higher low still. So I'm gonna wait. Let's see if we can get a higher low. Coming down to that VWAP, nice little VWAP touch right there. Looking for a higher low here. 650, it bounced off the 650s again. So we got our support down here to 650. Looking like it wants to go. I think it's going to bounce. Another move up there. The high is a 690. I think it's going to bounce through. It's got to bounce through. Threw a wick up there at the 7s. Will this be the higher low? We're waiting. I'm going in with 150 bucks. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Need to make sure I got my placement right. There's a big pullback. Will this be the new low? Waiting for a new low here. Higher low. So 665. Yeah. Give us that higher low. getting very small little breakouts and then giving us red. Looking very, very hungry, but is it going to give us the red we're looking for? Top side here, the high is a 720. 720. 721. Can this close red? 720s. Did close red. Looking quite heavy. 715s. Oh, yeah, that's not looking good anymore. Has this bottom here, but okay, making another up, breaking down, broke over half of this candle here. So that takes a little bit away from it. But we're going to keep eyes on it. Yesterday I was going and looking at other things. I'm going to keep eyes on this one because it is the most volatile. All right, so the top here, the high is the 711. 711. 711 is looking like the spot. Can it get back over the sevens? Struggling. Okay, I took right there at that 705. I'll be out down here at the 65, I guess. 65. Oh, I took that trade. Got 20 shares in there. I'm going to let this one ride. I only have 20 shares. Looking for a little bit of reprieve. Tried to go down multiple times. The 665 I'll have to get out. I cannot use stops here. Okay, it did not get me out there. I am now holding and hoping. Did not get me out right there. I tried to exit. Okay, it got me out. Wow, that was a late fill right there. How do you feel about ENTX? Let me go look at it. It is halted right now. I don't know. We'll see. I did get a very late fill on that 20 shares. I hit the button, got a late fill, which is why I do not like stocks that don't allow me to use stops. So I'm going to stay away from NLSP for now. And I may focus in on ENTX. Right now I'm down just a little bit on the day. Very small. Let's see. $7. So I'm down $7. I still have a couple of trades, and I sized down on that one trade that I took with 20 shares. When did it go into a halt? Let me go and check the halt scanner. ENTX. ENTX, it halted at 9:34:44. Wait, is that right? Resumption quote time is the 9:34:44. 9:34:44. Why is it so long? That can't be right. Let me refresh this page. Okay. How long has it been? I'm watching it like a hawk. I have like 9 shares, made $14 so far this morning. My CS shows it not moving at all. Yeah, let me I'm definitely gonna watch it and see for entries on ENTX. Of course, I might have missed the biggest entry because I was focused in on this one, NLPS, but now it is fading. I'm so glad I got out of that. I didn't think it was going to get me out. I pressed the button and it just sat there for a while. So 36 cents on 20 shares. I'm okay with that. Very small little loss. But let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Seal. What is Seal doing? Seal. I don't like Seal. It has a shelf registration last year, and it has 49 million in the float. NLSP found a little bottom down there, but it's got a couple of topping tails that it's going to have to fight. This 1 minute high right here is now resistance. So we'll put that there. Resistance. And let me go and check on ENTX. Man, I'm ready for this thing to come out of a halt, man. Now this one, I believe I can use. Let me try to do a stop on. I think I can do a stop. Let me do one share at $20. Ooh, buy stop order. 20 bucks. Yes, okay. This one I can use stops on. So let's get it. Let's get it. Don't know where it's gonna open, but I am ready. $9.34. Okay. So it halted 5 minutes. Let's see, 5 minutes 34. It should have been open by now, wouldn't it? It's halted. Let me take you over here so you can see what I'm looking at. This is the halt scanner that I use. Wait, you can't see it yet. Right. Oh, where is it? Hold up. Give me 1 second. What are you doing over here? Browser. Give me 1 sec. Okay, there it is. All right, so this is the site that I use to check that out. Right here. So this is the halt scanner that I use. It's NASDAQ Trader halt. This is the little website for it, and you can actually check what the issue is. It is a volatility halt. So there's no news coming out. It's just volatile. And I love this because I can easily, it always refreshes, and you can come here and always see if there's like news pending or whatever, and then what the resumption time is and all of that. So, you know, nice. All right, I'm gonna get back over to the actual trading Street Smart Edge. Okay. And what else do we have to play with today? NLSP fading. I'm done with that one. ENTX, let's get it. Yeah, it is nuts. But they have to control, because think about it, without halts, people could buy this thing to the moon like they did with GameStop. But the thing about GameStop is people had a plan. They had a plan to buy and never sell. So that's why even with the halts on GameStop, it didn't work, because people were still holding. And you know, they kind of broke the system, because they broke through every single halt that they tried to put on GameStop. I think AMC was the same way. Just buy and hold. That's what their plan was, buy and hold. And it worked, because you saw how high it went with no news, no nothing. Cost is back on the scanner as well. Waiting for ENT. Is this a 10? Oh, popped open. ENT is now open. Top side is the high of the 741. Jesus, it's going so fast. 750. It's going to have to give a downward movement. There's no way you can get into that. It's already halted again. Jesus. Are you still in there? Maybe you got out, but lordy, hallelujah, it's halted again. All right. So we got another halt. Well, I can't really tell you if you should dump or not. I think it's completely up to you. But what I will say is I will be taking at least some profit. That's what I will say. Because with it moving like that, you never know. That thing just opened up so much. I was about to put an order in, but I couldn't even, like, there was no time. I mean, that was seconds. It was down then up. So we'll see what it wants to do. It is making moves today, and I will definitely keep my eye on it. But man, that thing opened up like a millisecond, dropped down, pop. And let's see how much it popped. It popped down to the 666 and then up to the 781. So this one is a mover. Let me look on the daily resistance. Daily resistance here. Where is the, wait, look at yesterday. It's actually up to the high of yesterday was a 787. So be mindful of that. It is right at the high. Be mindful of that. Right there, 790s. So that's pretty much, after that it's open skies. 780s, 790s. But anyway, we gotta wait again for another halt. Let me see, in that one's going down. Glad I got out of that one. Let's get this cheddar. Yeah, trying to. Gotta get in first, man. That thing didn't give me that thing didn't give me time to breathe. All right. Yeah, man, you're up 25 bucks and in a halt. Be like I said, on that daily chart, make sure that you are where did it go? On that daily chart, make sure that you at least get something, because you don't want this thing to snap down, because you only have seconds. Because you saw I couldn't even I couldn't even put an order in. It was so quick there. So I'm just looking for a bottom and then I'll do an entry on it. Looking for a pullback and then I'll enter. But if it continues to do this kind of stuff, I'll never get an entry, which is sad. But I'm very interested in this stock. Let me see what time it's supposed to be opening up. It closed this time on 9:46. Was that last halt, was that a 5-minute or a 10-minute? It seemed like a 10-minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seems like a 10-minute halt. 9:35 over to the 9:45. Okay. So hopefully this thing doesn't do another 10-minute halt, because that's going to be aggravating. Because each 10 minutes, well, you know what? Since it's the only one that I'm watching, I'm not going to, it doesn't matter. It closed up at 9:46.41. So if it's a 10-minute, it'll be 9:56.41. If it's a 5-minute, it will be 9:51.41. So it's going to be on that 41 second though. But I am watching intently. I'm watching for a pullback and a nice little move through that daily resistance right there, that high of that last 787, and then I'll probably be looking to take profit. And also remember, this one does have that shelf registration as well, so also be careful because of that. You never know. So I'm going to be very shelf registration. Let me bring you over here again to my browser so you can see where I'm talking about a shelf registration for. Come on now, bring up my browser. Okay, there's my browser. And over here at BAM SEC for I think that was ENTX. Over here, we always check for the shelf registrations. It had a shelf registration last year, the end of last year, which means that it can enact a shelf registration at any time, which means that, okay, so companies give public offerings, and they can also do reverse splits, and they can do forward splits. So what a reverse split will do, it will actually cut the actual price of the whatever ticker it is. So let's say if it's at $10, and then they do a reverse split, and let me go back over to the actual platform so we can see what's going on. Okay, but if they do a reverse split at $10 and they reverse split it all the way down to $5, what they did effectively was they have increased the amount of shares, or diluted the amount of shares in the market. So how can I explain this? Give me 1 second. I'm thinking. So let's say if you bought 100 shares at $10, and then they enacted a shelf registration that took the price down to, let's say, $5 or $2. How much would you lose? That's what I mean by shelf registration. How much would you lose in that big move down? Because usually in a stock like this, unless it has really good news, that shelf registration can be devastating. And you'll probably see it later on today. You'll see a big move down or a couple of halts down in this one as well. So just be careful, because it does have that possibility to do that big move. And man, last year when everything was crazy because of COVID, when I tell you there were some shelf registrations pulled, because the companies are also trying to, so we're trying to make money from the companies, but the companies are also trying to make money from investors. So by enacting a shelf registration, all that money that's tied up in there actually is I forgot what kind of form that they use for the companies. It's some kind of form that they use to I'm gonna need to read up on it. I don't want to give any bad insight. I'm gonna read up on it and then I'll come back with better information. But all in all, you can get hurt in a shelf registration. So every single day I make sure I check each of these, and this is why I have my little notes out here. I don't even know if you can see this little pop-up. Can you see this pop-up when I hover over this button? Maybe. Can you see it now? Okay, so every single day I add in my notes what tickers have shelf registrations. I actually misspelled shelf because I was typing quickly because I was looking at all of these tickers. Each day I want to know what has a shelf registration. This one did not have a shelf registration, but that's just a part of my pre-market planning to know about the stock and what the dangers are of having money in it. John Hayden, you said no, you can't see this pop up right here. It says 10.57 to 3.55 million. That's the float. And then a shelf 2020. Ed said he could see it. He's on YouTube as well. I don't know. Make sure I don't know. But yeah, that's just what that is the notes. And you can I can actually, let me pull my other thing up so I can show you how to get to the notes on Charles Schwab. Where is my full screen? Okay, so this is my full screen. All right, so in my notes, to get to the notes, you just go to Launch Tools. You can open up a Notes tab here. And in here, you can see all of my notes stacked out. So these are all the notes that I've taken over the year. And by doing this, I don't have to always look them up. When sometimes the notes are just there because I've done the research on another day. But anyway, that's the notes. Let me go back over to the regular screen. Seems like a dang day since the halt started. Yeah, I don't understand. It's 56 41 coming up. So watch the 41. Watch the 41. 56.41 should be the open. Watching closely. There it is. Oh my goodness. Looking for the drop down. Oh, it's not giving any drop down. Oh man. Back into a halt. There's no way I'm entering this one. Not right now. It's got to give a down. It's got to give a bottom here. Okay. Giving a nice bottom there. How far will it drop? Profit takers. Okay, there's a drop. Nice drop. Nice drop. Okay, let's get ready. Top side. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gave a nice drop. I'm looking for a bottom. I cannot buy into this without a bottom. It keeps halting. Oh my god. Bro. This thing is going to the moon. Alright. Control. Alright. NLSP. It's trash. I'm not going to stick my money into that. Bruh. I don't know what's going on with ENTX. Let me look at the news. I don't know what is going on here. There's literally no news that could cause this. Why? Well, it does say right here, analyst actions, maximum adjust price target of Intra Bio to $10 from $5. So that could be some catalyst there from yesterday. But it's just a phase 2 data for osteoporosis. It's not even the final. Like, it's not even. I can understand if the FDA was approving this drug for osteoporosis, but this is just a phase 2. I don't understand. I'm sorry, guys. I just could not pull the trigger there. I gotta have a bottom. I cannot pull the trigger on something like that. I cannot. Man, oh, wait. What is NLPS doing over here? Well, hold on now. What games are we playing here? Alright, so let's see if this one can give a little bit of move then. Why is this thing back up again? Lordy, lordy. Are we looking at another halter? Looking for a bottom. Very extended. There's no way I'm buying on this one. Double topped up there as well. So we got the 720 double top. Looking for a bottom here. There's no way I buy that one. Let's see. Have to switch back over to limit orders for this one if I want to buy it. Gotta give us a bottom though. Come on, give that bottom. 7. What's the top side of this? The top is 720. 721. Looking for a little bit of, oh boy, it's gonna go. Well, I was gonna say looking for a little bit of red, but it just won't give it to us. Will not give. There's some red. Come on. Yeah, get that nice new low. How far are you gonna go? Are you gonna bury yourself? Okay, there was a nice little pop off that little 660. So now I'm getting intrigued here. Let's see if it can hold up that 660. 709. See, 710. 711. Looking for that entry. Let's see what you can do at the 711s. But it is in a 5-minute downtrend. That's one thing that's killing it. The high is a 35, 735. But it is kind of holding up. I'm going to let a dead cat bounce here before I look for an entry. I want to see this dead cat bounce to give me another entry. Or will it go red here? Okay, going red a little bit more. Will it hold up? That is a higher low right there. So the high of this is a 695, 701. It needs to close green though. Can it close green here? If it doesn't close green, we'll have to wait for the next one to be that one. To be the dead cat bounce. So 695, $7. It is looking like it wants to close green. The high is $7. Got 15 seconds left. I'm letting it stretch out right here. 10 seconds left. Little pullback there. 90s. Alright, 701. I'm in there right there. The low here is the 664. I'll have to be out. Did take 25 shares, 664. Getting on down there. Got a nice little pullback. Looking for it to run up. I will sell out if it breaks that 65. Getting a nice little pullback there. I'm looking, waiting, watching, seeing if it can break out of that level. If it can, I'll start to take off. It's looking like it wants to stay up. Come on. 64. Going green there. Can we get some buyers? Buyers coming in there very slowly. 64, I'm going to have to be out though. Let's see. Can we take a bit of profit here or no? Bottom here is a 64. Still looking. Holding a little bit. 64. Looking for that push out. Can we get up and going? 64. Continuing to play here. A lot of buying right there. Looking for the 690 break. Got up there a little bit, looking like it wants to go. So I'm going to move this up to the 75 for out. Okay. 705. What's the bottom of this? The bottom is a 775. I got to be out there. 775 here. All right. Did it get me out? I did sell. Okay. It did not get me out there. All right. So I'm still in there. Trash. Trash, trash. It did not get me out there. Let's look for an exit. Okay, got me out there. So I just need to leave that one alone. That was insane movement. Glad that I had very small share size right there. I think I'm down 20 bucks on the day. That was insane. That was $1 down. I tried to exit and it didn't exit me. $31 down on the day. Insane. All right, still got 600 bucks to trade. Where's ENPX? ENTX? It's halted down. I'm looking for a reprieve bounce. The high here is the 938. Let's see if we can get a little bounce going back up to the upside. It is almost, man, I'm down 31 bucks on the day because of that. All right, 817. Should not have taken that trade. This is our little bounce there, dead cat bounce. Hi. Let's see how much I want to put in. 300 bucks. We can get 30 shares. 300 bucks. Looking for this dead cat bounce to close green to give us a new entry. This may be the backside of the move though. It is above VWAP but under the 9. Definitely got me, hit me up there today. 938, so we're looking for a 940, break back into 940s. 41, get in at the 940s. My out is down here at the 847. I'm taking a bunch of bad trades. I need to just chill, bro. 847. 847, I'll have to be out. Oh my gosh, I forgot to change it to a stop order. Alright, whatever. I can enter one more time. I forgot to change it to a stop order. I'm making some mistakes today. Idiot moves all over the board here. 36 bucks down. 940 is where I wanted to be in. I was already in there. 950 break. 951. 931. I can't believe that. Alright, 931. Did not get me in there. Will it give us some more pullback? I'll just wait. I'm going to have to wait. It's going too much. Let's see. Can you get that pullback? I'm getting very impatient. Getting a little bit emotional. Definitely not trading my plan. All right, calm down. Take my trades. Let's get it. So 836, we got a big topping tail there. Is this the new bottom? Let's ask the questions that make sense. NLSP. I can't believe NLSP got me like that. That's why I stay away from stocks I can't use my stop on. Because I tried to exit, pressed the button, and it jumped my limit order and just continued down. Looks like I'm gonna be saving looks like there'll be $36 getting added to the savings account today. Unless I can get a green trade. That was crazy. Alright. Calm down. It's not over yet. ENTX halted to the downside right there. That is insane. Hopefully no one was holding that. I probably would have been holding if I didn't accidentally sell out. But today is Friday. I have one more trade that I can take. One more trade to cut back into this losing whatever that I have. I got out in the green too. Wow for me. Yeah. Congratulations for you guys that did get out in the green. Opinions. Haha. So I think I'm going to dump and maybe rebuy. So are you still in it? Are you still holding? I got in at 509, bro. You got plenty of room. If you got in at 509, you got plenty of room. You got plenty of room to play. See, I thought you got in like higher up, but you got in down here. So, you know, well, actually, let me go check the halt scanner and see if it's halted because of news. Nope, volatility again. So as long as the halts are not news related, because if there's news coming out, bro, I'm telling you, that drop is going to be monumental. Yeah, John, I think he took profits. I'm pretty sure he took profits, some profits. He took 15 bucks in profit at $7, yeah. So you definitely got in at a great position. But now, you know, I am sitting very red on the day because I was stupid trading this stock that wouldn't allow me to use my stops. I literally pressed the button right here on the bottom of the 666 and got the rest of that pull down. And so as you can see on my profit loss, look at this. 99. When do I ever have 99 to the downside? This is only because my stops wasn't in there. So from now on, I'm just not even going to mess with stocks that don't have stops, man. It's just not even worth it. I lost so much money because of that. But it is whatever. I just wanted to take a stab, and it stabbed me back. You said I'm going to keep these diamond hands. Oh, boy. Diamond hands for the win. I'm going to wait for this last trade. This last trade could get me definitely back to the green, but got to wait and see where this thing's going to open up. It may open up below VWAP. It probably definitely will open up below VWAP, but we'll see. Right now, all of my trades today have been red. I have been trading that stock with no stops, and as you can see, usually on my stops, I am within 20 cents. But with that opposite for me, I made most of my money with ELSP. Well, you're probably using your hotkeys, right, to get in and out, John. Because if you're using your hotkeys a lot of times I don't know. I can use my hotkeys, but a lot of times I use my hotkeys for exits rather than entries. So I guess I could use them for entries and just get in and out like that, but I do use them for exits though. I will pluck and pluck and pluck. Let's see where it's going to open up. I use all my cash for ENTX. I need to put more in the account to play with. Yeah. Yeah. Seal is down. Man, why? I guess you could have. And then if you look at NLSP, it did have a lot of wicks to both sides. So if you were getting in and getting out very quickly, you could have been very profitable on the day. But for me, as you can see, I got stabbed up. I feel like I was in prison. I got shanked a lot, especially with this one when I tried to exit. And it did not feel me. It's unhalted. Okay, let's go look. It's unhalted. Okay. How far will it go down? Will it halt down again? Can it form a bottom here? Is the question. Or will it fade for the rest of the day? Okay, so 748 is our support right there. Let's see if it can stay above that 738. Giving a little dead cat bounce. This will be my entry point. The high here is the 787. 787. Let me make sure I got my stop in. I can take 30 shares down here, but it is below the VWAP and below the 9 EMA on both charts. So I'm going to be careful with any kind of entry. Let's see what it can do. Giving a nice little bounce here. The high, and this is backside movements as well. So the high here is the 787. Looking for it to calm down. About to close this candle. Let's see what kind of action. It's probably going to give a little move up to the 9 EMA. There's a little move up. Very small little breakout right there. This is the backside of the move. Let's see if it can give us a pullback higher than what we got there. Can it get back above this 5-minute EMA? 50, or where is, or no, 798. Looking a little heavy there, fighting with that 9 EMA. This last high is the 817, so I'm gonna be looking for 817, 818 entry. 817, 818 off of this last 5 minute. 17, 820. 820 was where I'll be trying to get in. 21. What the heck? Wait, I didn't buy. What are you doing? Bro, that thing just put an order through. I was like, what? All right, 820. Let's see if it can pull back above this level. I'll be looking for that 820 level. Man, that thing almost bought me in on accident. Jesus, I think I accidentally pressed it as my mouse passed it right there. Alright, so the high here is the 809. I'm looking for that 820 break. Looking for this one to close red. We need a higher low. Buyers getting hefty. Hefty. 820. Okay. Can we get that pull back above that last level? Can we get the pullback above this level? And I will, wow. Big snap down right there. 802. 802 is looking like a nice spot to be if it can hold up. Can it hold up? Will it break that bottom there? Will it break that bottom there? And bam, broke the bottom right there. Not interested. Trying to get back to trading my plan. My plan. I just left it on the bench today. I pretty much was like, you know what? I'm just going to take some stabs and hope that things work out. But let's see if we can get a higher low here. This is the second time that it's tested, and this was a fail for the shorts. So this was a fail. So we'll see if it can hold up that level. The high here, 719, I mean the 819s is where I will be looking to get in. We'll see. Let's see. That was a fail though. The break of the 794. I'm looking for the 801. 801. Let's see if it can hold up. Will it go back and test it again? Let's see if it'll fail again. Holding up right there above that level. Entry position. Now this thing is below VWAP right now. I just noticed that. So we still got to be careful. It could easily run into VWAP at the 773. So I'm looking for a 775 buy for that $0.25 break. 775, 776. Top of this one is a 795. Let's see what we can get. 795, 796 level. Did hold up that level. 795, 796 area looking better and better unless it breaks right here. Will it break down? Fighting the 760s. Crack the 760s right there. 59. 795 is looking okay. Looking for a nice entry, but it is doing a lot of consolidation at this level. So I'm going to be patient again. What broker are you using, Mr. Pfister? Mr. Pfister. Are you using CS? CS. I don't know what CS is. Is that an American broker? What kind of broker is that? Charles Schwab. You said CS. Usually when I think of wait. Did do a higher low right there. So I'm looking for the break of the $8. Back above the $8. So the 8, I do an 801 break here for 30 shares. Looking for that break of the $8 there. And I'll use this low here. Low is a 762. 762 for an out. 762. Looking kind of weak across there though. Can we get that break? Looking like it's running its head up there. So that 750 held up quite well. It's looking weak right here. It's definitely looking weak. I think I'm gonna cancel that order and wait for the pullback. I need to figure out how to mimic your screen because I'm trading on something right now. Oh, it broke the 8. We'll wait for a pullback. That was a very small breakout. I would have been in there and then I would have got drugged down right here. But it did break that 8. It is forming a higher low right now again. So it had a low here, failed to break the 750, made a higher low. So we're just waiting for the pullback entry here. It's kind of forming a flat top as well. That 810 at the 810. Okay, so this one can close up quite nicely. Let's see. The high of this is the 810. So 810. Let's see the pullback here. Can we get a higher low here? Can we get a higher low? Stars, seal. Holding up that 810. Gonna be patient. 30 shares. I modified a bit to my liking. I also have a Weeble account. I use his screen setup on Street Smart Edge. Been very helpful for me. Yep. Okay, let's see. So it did break. Let's see, 810 break. Can it break that 810 level? It's looking weak there. Break of the 810. Can it stay up? I don't like this because it's kind of going sideways. I don't really like this, and I only have one trade left, so I got to be extremely picky here. Let me look at seal. What is seal doing going down? So ENTX is the only thing that's on the map right now. We'll see if it can hold up, but I think it's going to have to get up and get going because I don't trust it right now. Do not trust it. It's got a range here from the 819. So it's got this little resistance 819 level that it needs to break. 820 was my initial where I wanted to get in. So I actually may still go for that 820 level. Let's do an 821 buy. 821. If it can break that, I'll definitely get in. And I'll use this as my out. 820s. Can it break that 821? Looking for that nice little breakout. 821 is the spot. It's pulling down right there. I don't like that. Will it give us red here? Okay, I'm going to cancel that order. Waiting. It's in a range here. It's got a nice little range. The bottom, the low is the 780s. So it double bottomed on the 780. But that little topping tail kind of takes a little bit away from it. We're waiting for that 820. That 820 is looking better and better. We'll see. Can it hold up the 750? Getting on down there. And break. There it is. So it traded in this range, and this was a further breakout for the shorts. So the shorts, it failed right here. Let's see if it'll fail again to break that 750 truly. Let's see if it can hold up this level. This level is the low of the 731. 731. Can it hold up that 731 level? This will be another fail of the break of the 750. Okay, getting back above that 750 level. I'm getting more and more interested in this 820 break though. Holding up that 50 level right there. Let's see you get up. Can you get up, or will you push through the bottom here of the 734? Where are the buyers at? Where are the buyers? Are we going to crack it? And crack. Let's see, will we crack this bottom of the 730? So it bounced off the 730 again right here. 730 level holding up. That 820, man. Just wait. Just wait. Can't believe I lost $36, bro. So quick, too. So it's definitely consolidating, and I'm just waiting for that movement out of this range. 820 break. Is this a low, a higher low? Come on, get bought up. E-bond maybe. What is E-bond doing? Let me go look at E-bond. Where is E-bond? E-bond. Volume 19 million. What, any news on it? It has a form effect on it. Let's see. Plans official exchange. Plans official. Beta testing on cryptocurrency. Okay, eBay International to commence beta testing on March 15th and launch cryptocurrency exchange by the end of March 2021. So they're gonna do a new crypto. It looks okay. It's just gotta get, what's the it's up 23%. Why is it not on my, why am I not seeing that? It's got to be something off with it. Shares outstanding. Yeah, it could be lucrative if you get in lower, yeah. But it's definitely something that you would want to keep. This is probably not a stock that you would just get in and out of. This is something that you would want to be looking for an actual investment into. But let's look at the past. What has it been doing? Popping up and going down. 2021, yeah. All right, let me go back over to ENTX. Oh, it broke that bottom, man. Broke that bottom. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Still doing things. Has this low right here. I may take an entry at 425 on seal. Let me look at the news real quick. 425 on seal, but it does have a higher float, so I'm gonna have to hold it for a while to get any actual movement out of it. Yep, China has been buying up a ton of Bitcoin and mining Bitcoin. Yes, they have. Okay. It is. Well, baby is waking up. Y'all have a good one. All right, man. Oh, boy. It's 10 cents. Need a little bit more than that. Can we reverse the trend here? Because that 820 was where I wanted to get in. Monday. All right, you guys. Definitely see you Monday. I will be back streaming Monday morning. Man, I can't believe I'm down this much today. But I am going to wait and be patient. All right, ENTX is definitely not looking good. Breaking down all of the levels that is set up for today. It might just continue to fade. AMPG. What is this one? Why is it up? Where's the news? Receives $500,000 of orders from a major defense contractor and leading satellite broadcaster. Okay. So a major Fortune 100 defense contractor. Okay, but why didn't they just put the name of the defense contractor in there? Seems suspicious. If they're Fortune 100, why not put their name in it? Like if Tesla came and bought that company, I guarantee you Tesla's name would be in it. Oh, the market has been giving me the business these past 2 days. I gotta stick to my strategy. That's the only way. I've been breaking rules. Been breaking rules, trading stocks that I can't use stops on. Oh well. And I suffered today. I took the L's today. 3 trades ENTX. ENTX was okay because I could actually put a stop in there. But these two, man. Oh my goodness. 25 shares, $1 on 25 shares is 25 bucks. And then, man, that's crazy. That is insane. It's all good. No tears for me. I love the challenge of the market because if I could win every day, I don't even know if I would enjoy it as much if I could win every single day. Looking for this thing to start getting some moves back up though. Looking for some higher lows. Okay. Love to see a trend change. Get back over this VWAP and start moving up. Pretty sure you can do it, but I'm definitely going to have to be patient. This one's now red on the day, but it is working its way back up. So I don't even know if I want to try NLSP anymore. It just has shot my confidence. Let's see where we go. Can we reverse this trend back to the upside? Oh, NLSP is green now on the day. But I believe that VWAP is going to be some major resistance for it. It already moved a long way away from VWAP. I think it's going to fade. All right, ENTX. Let's get up and get through that VWAP. That 820 is still where I'm looking. But it does look quite heavy. The last biggest bar was a red bar, and no buying bars have challenged it. The biggest bar on the day was a red bar, and that bar had it had 3 million in it, 3 million shares traded. So that's a lot to ask for. RGLS, what is this? Why are you up? What is your float? Let me go look at the float. RLG or RGLS. RGLS. Float is 36 million. A little bit larger float. Not too interested in that one. Okay, so I have to trade my strategy now. There's nothing else that's going to get me out of this hole, because I am definitely in a hole. We are getting a higher low here, but we are still under VWAP and under the 9 EMA on the 5 and the 1 minute. Put some support down here. Got a higher low. Are we starting to build out of this thing? It needs to start breaking out. 750s. Break out of there. Let's get that move back up. Buyers still not looking that interested. There it is. There's a little pump right there. Can we get over the 750s? Or will 750 become resistance? Okay, shot through the 750s. So we are getting our higher lows now. Nice, nice. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's just wait for the pullback now. Getting our higher lows like we like. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't go up there all the way to the 820 right now. It needs to kind of consolidate. Well, looking like it wants to go up there. See a pullback above the VWAP, which is the 769. Yep, it may go ahead and break 8 right here. It's really extended if it does. Alright, so 820 is where I'm looking at. For 40 shares, getting up there to the $8 whole dollar resistance level. That 820 is pretty much where I want to be. Waiting for a little bit of a pullback here. Let's see how much it pulls back. Pulling back through the VWAP. So I don't like it yet. 780s. A nice little pullback right there to the 80s. Will it break the 80s? It's a nice little pullback. It just does not have the trend that I need yet. Still within this little range here. I don't want to trade within that range. Want to see it go ahead and get out of this range. All right, there's a new candle. Has room up to the 820s, which is where my order would be. Let's see if I would just get snatched in and taken for a ride down. Or maybe it just breaks down right here. So we are getting a higher low, another higher low for support right there. I am starting to like this. The high of this one, the 780s, could get in for a breakout. I'm gonna size down. The high of this is the 807, 808, 7808. Getting up there. I may take a little stab here. The high was 807 here. Still giving us plenty of red. So this is the third time it's trying to go down. I wish I could get this thing to zoom where I wanted to. Third time it's trying to go down. 775 bounce. The high here is the 795, so 801 break. Looking for it. This one has 15 seconds left. The 801 is looking better and better. It's tried to go down 3 times. Do I want to jump in at the 801? Nope. 820. Let's see. This is another entry, giving a lot of resistance right there. This high is the 804. 821. Holy Jesus. So it's up at the 820. It is getting out of that range. Let's get this pullback. Start working up. Very big pullback right there. I would have got in at the 820, and this is what would have happened to me right there. This is a higher low though. A lot of shorts jumped on that one. So we're forming a new support down here. Like I said, I have to follow my strategy or I'm going to lose money. This is our dead cat bounce. So would I rather follow my strategy and have gotten in at the 20 with 25 shares here at the 820 and got this ripped down to the 741, or be safe and wait for my setup? Because one problem with buying the highs is that shorts, especially the shorts, like the bigger size shorts, they sit about 2 or 3 cents higher than the high. So or they actually probably do their calculation to see how much to sit above that high. So when that high breaks, it looks good and the longs are like, let's get it, but the shorts are right there, right above it to crush it. And that's what you just saw there. So I'm just gonna I got to stick to my strategy. There's no reason I should be down $36 today, but it's all good. If I can make a little bit back, I'll have less work to do today because I'm going to add whatever I lose to that savings account. So got to make 40 bucks and put it in the savings account. All right. While that one is doing everything it's doing, RGLS, lot of choppiness right there. That is, wow, that's a choppy little piece of art right there. All right, so I'm gonna wait. This thing does have starting a little trend up here, so let me get my trend out here, see if it can hold this trend from the bottom. It's got a little trend right through there. See if it can hold that uptrend. Let me get rid of this one. We're gonna see what it wants to do. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I feel like I see these stocks shoot, but they don't do my strategy, but they still go up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm missing out on money. And I guess that's FOMO. That's the literal definition of FOMO. But when I follow my strategy, it always goes well. I mean, even if it's a losing trade, it still goes well. I'm not going to be down 30 bucks. I'll be down like maybe 5 or 6 bucks. But it's all good. 30 bucks, 38 bucks is what? Like a tank of gas. So it's all good. trying to hold up that little trend line. It now has a 5-minute high of this 837. So I'm going to see if it can form some higher lows than where it is now. It's been trying to hold that 750 all day. Just has not been able to do it. What was that? Literally went up and just fell down here. Alright. Well, it definitely broke the trend, so the shorts are gonna have fun with it. Broke all of my supports down here. Where is the new low? We don't know. NLSP trash. If I can ever master FOMO, I think I'll be a very good trader, because the emotional, seeing the trades that I miss because I'm not using those strategies, really just eats away at my soul. Like this play right here, with the halts that happened this morning, this never ever did my strategy all the way up. It just never did my strategy, so I would have never bought into it. So but I got to grow the account. The bigger the account, the more strategies that I can implement. But right now I have to stick pretty much all my money on the best strategy that I have. I think even if I had a bigger account, I would still trade the same size though. 300 bucks a trade, just to not risk too much, because if I had 25,000 and I was doing 300 per trade, I can take every trade. I can trade all day. 300 bucks. And out of those trades, how many will be winners? How many will be losers? That means that all of my losers I can cut short. All of my winners, like I can let them go. Because today is looking like opposite day of what I usually have. Usually I have like 36 cents in the profit, 99 cents in the profit. But some days are like this, man. Some days are like this. ENTX. Let's see. You got your bottoms here. The 734. Are we going to try to switch trend? Hopefully we are. Slowing down a whole lot there. Barely moving now, so I'm not really that into it. RGLS forming a little bottom here, breaking that VWAP. Okay, don't really see anything good about this one. Reports Q4 loss of 3 cents per share. So I just don't see it on that one. NLSP trying to come back up. Did form a higher low, but not much higher. Let me draw the trend line in here. Actually, it really doesn't even need a trend line. It's just fading. Who's going to be the one? There's already been some very good moving stocks today that I just missed on. I rarely ever have a day where I just don't take a trade. And I know sometimes that could definitely hurt me. Just being like, well, I'm just not going to trade today. But usually I give at least 1 or 2 stabs. Okay, so we got this bottom here that it came down to twice. Can we get a higher low now? Need to start getting up and out of there. $703 is trying to hold up with all this little might. 701, I mean. 701, we got a big level here, 37,000 sitting at the 701s, buying. So I guess they're collecting, maybe for another move higher. I don't know. If it goes up again, I'm definitely going to be getting in though for that break of the 820. You could say I could buy down here in the dip, but there's 2 ways to look at this. One is that it broke the VWAP, failed to break the VWAP, came back up, failed on that side. But I guess you can look at it as with just the VWAP, how it's respecting the volume weighted average, or you can look at it with supports and resistance. What is the range in here that it is trading? So for me right now, I'm looking at the support and resistance. It came down here and I'm just waiting for my setup out of this range. But some people will be like, well, it's under VWAP. It's probably going to fade for the rest of the day. That's not necessarily true. It could bounce off of a multi-tested support. But we'll see. We will see. This one had this low down here. It's barely moving from the 205 up to the 216. That's 10 cents. Not really interested in that one. Come on, man. It may actually go ahead and break down. Let me put the trend line. I would love to see it break this trend. This is the current trend that it has. Now you have macro trends and you have micro trends. These smaller trends are inside the big trend. So the big trend would be here. So overall, wait, I'll put support. Overall, this is the big trend right here that it has to break. But it has a macro trend right here that it also has to break. So it has double levels of trend to break. We're waiting and watching. Will it break these trends? see, we got a news report. Dow adds 100 plus points to reach a fresh record high. Seems like it's always doing highs every single day, every single week. It's just going up. Challenging this trend line, but the 9 EMA is also there. Have to see if it can pop through that 9 and now get some higher lows in here. This is a little bit of consolidation. The only low that I really count out of this one is this low of the 701. I don't even count these. I want to see some power out of here. Okay. Trying to break the trend, that micro trend. Breaking out of that micro trend a little bit. Let's see if we can get excited. Would love to see it back over the 5-minute 9, which is at the 744. Got up there, cracked, barely touched that 9, and now it's giving some moves down. It's got to get through that level. $7.19. It is now 10 o'clock. So anything that's going to be making moves needs to come on and start making moves. I got one more trade to take. See if we can break over this 725 there. It's a $0.25 break. 725. Looks like it double bottom right there, 710 level. That seller that buyer that was at the 701 has decreased a lot. It was at 34,000. Now it's decreased. So we might get a crack of that 701. Okay, they moved up to the 705. Getting another little 705 bounce right there. See if we can get up and get going. It has now broken the trend. We're waiting for the 725 break. It is struggling. Going back towards that trend. Can we get a bounce off the trend level? Okay, it bounced slightly, but it did create a lower low right there. 725. I could get in at the 725 and just hold up to VWAP, because it looks like it's holding this level right here. Tried to go down 3 times. So a 725 break. 726. And I can use this as my low. 726. Let's see. $400. Get 50 shares down here. But again, have to follow my strategy, so I don't want to just jump in there. 701, touched it again. That's 3 touches on the 701. will it break? Buyers are holding that up at the 701. Breakout spot would be the 725 right there. I may actually take half size at the 720. Oh, nope, it broke. It broke. NLSP did continue to fade. Seal took a dip. I'm looking. RGLS, very stagnant looking. Are y'all seeing anything else out there that is looking at least a little bit okay? Everything looks like it's just dying. But it is Friday, so have to keep that in mind. It did fall back into that trend line right there. And it fell under the 200 moving average and under the 9. Okay, so it looks like I'm not going to be able to recoup that 30 bucks today. Because I don't see anything. Let's see. This one has nice consolidation. I wonder, could it get up and go? It's not that volatile. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to be. I may need to be wise here and just walk away with the $404 and let it roll over to Monday, and that'll give me an extra trade on Monday. That's what I'm feeling. Be a different thing if it was Monday morning. I would know something is gonna probably pop up. But let's just watch and see. This one's making higher highs. Very choppy stock though. Okay, starts. Something's telling me to stop trading. I may want to listen to it. Something's telling me, saying, please do not hit that button again. Please, for the love of God, do not. Oh boy. $215. What's the daily resistance on this one? It's got its low here. I'm gonna see if this one does my setup. I think this one is very choppy, but it may be going up on the day. Does look good. I'll see if it does my setup. If not, just leave it on the rack. This was a cheaper stock, so I can get like 100 shares. Oh, let's see what we got here. Do we have any ceiling? I don't see any ceiling up there except for this one, 232. So I draw my resistance there. Still gonna look for my strategy on this one, even though it's a higher float. Seal. Oh boy. What to do, what to do. I look for a pullback entry. Looking very choppy right now. Got a little headwind at the 220s. Put that resistance right there, 220 area. Could run up from the 220 up a little higher, maybe 10 cents. Is breaking down my 9. Don't like that. Seal, but it is the only one that is really up on the day. Going down there, breaking my strat. 210. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Seal is also up. Alright, let's see if Seal can do the strat. It actually already kind of did, but this is a little bit too flat for the entry here. Let's see what you got, Seal. Give us a nice little pullback. The high here is a 425, 426 break. But it is extended off the bottom. I want at least one 5-minute pullback above this level. I'm not gonna take it right now. Okay. Glad I didn't take that one. RGLS down. Okay. So give us a 5-minute pullback above the VWAP. Would be nice. It's got a little trend right there. Came down to that trend. It's only up since it crossed the VWAP 418, so it's up 10 cents. Not a lot. $4.29. Very small little breakout of that double top. Is it going to give some red here? How much red is it going to give? I know it's going to give some. Possibly through this 424. If it breaks that 424, it's going to have to work its way back up there. I am going to shut down the stream at 10:30. So no matter what this stock does, if it doesn't do what I need it to do, I'm just going to shut down and stop trading for the day. But I'm going to give it until 10:30. I'm going to do that. It's getting very snappy there. Sellers coming in right there. Nice little drop. Need that to stay above the VWAP though. This will be our 5-minute pullback, looks like. Or not. Immediately back green over here on the 5-minute. Let's see. They're trying to hold it up right there. I needed to give me some more red though. Okay, there's some more red. Nice, nice. All right, now it's getting down there and challenging that 5-minute 419 level. It is forming a new low here. 419. Draw my little support line. Okay. Will it respect the VWAP at the 417? 418 getting challenged. 18 bouncing. I don't. Okay, it bounced a little bit. 417, I'll put the support right there. All right, now let's look for possible entry. We have our 5-minute pullback, and we are looking for an entry maybe at the 430s. So I'll draw my resistance up there at the 430. We'll see if it can hold up. All right, got our little range here. We have not formed a true low yet, so we're looking for a low to at least form above this 419 level. Let's see if we can get that. Shorts are definitely in the game right now. They're building their position. Their stop out will probably be that 428 level right there. But since it's not getting up there, they're not too worried. Okay, getting a nice little pullback there. The new high is the 427. 427 right there. Give us a little bit of pullback. Okay. Getting some pullback there to the 23. That did hold up. It did not hold up. It's breaking down. This is looking like the new low. 420 above the VWAP. So I'll go ahead and draw that in if it can stay up. 420 right there. All right, so let's look for an entry here. 427. 427. And now it's breaking down. Can we get a lower low? All the way down there. Okay. See if it holds up that 418 again. If it breaks it, I'll go and look at something else. 418 getting tested again. Getting bought up right there. Alright. So I do like that. Let's see if it can challenge that 9, which is at the 422, and then do a 425 break. This high here is at the 427 right there. 427, 50 shares. We can use this low here as our out. Getting on up there, giving us a dead cat bounce right there. Love to see it give us that pullback above the 9. I don't know if it can though with the higher float. I'm gonna wait for it. Got a double top there. Double top at the 423, broke through that. Oh, I would have been in right there. 427. Now it's getting volatile. Now it's game time. Let's see what we can get here. So it is definitely above the 9. So that's the first criteria met. Above the 9. Has a top up here of the 41. So I put my resistance there. Looking very nice now though. Looking for a pullback for an entry. I do like it. Give us that pullback. Go ahead and push through there just a little bit. Get up there to the 40s. Give us some red. Okay, going down there touching that 40. It may actually go ahead and go, but we will be looking for the pullback here. The last low is down here at the 417, so we're looking for a new low. Where is the new low here? Broke the 40s right there. I know that's going to take a little bit of confidence away from the longs. Broke the 40 again. Struggling at that 40 level. Looking for some red here. Red. Give us the red. There's the red. Come on. Give us a little bit more red. Broke this bottom just a little bit. 436. It needs to break down that 436 and give us some red below the 36, because it'll still be above the 9. Come on. Struggle. There we are. Get that snap down. 20 seconds left. Let's see how far this thing can move downward. Top side is the 40. It is not red anymore. 41. Let's see. Moving on down there. Top side of this one is the high of the 41. So 441, I'll be in there. Now use this as my new low. The low is a 433. $433. Okay, I'm in there right there. My out is down here. Looking for a little bit more movement. Use this as the last low. Okay, 46, 47. Low is a 34 to be out. Let's see what you can give me. This will be the new low. That's starting right there. Let's see if it can stay up. New low is a 41. Get bought up here. Come on, get bought up. Don't break down that igniting candle. Okay. May get bought up, may not. May stop me here. Do have my stop in there on the last low. Needs to get back into the 40s. Taking a long time to break. Okay, this will be the new low here. The low of the 38. Low of the 38 right there. Looking to move it up, but it's got to go ahead and push at least a little bit. Okay. Buyers coming in there right there, moving up to the 38. Okay, moved up to the 38 there. Very small little push out. Getting on up there. See if we can break that 50. Sitting at the 38 though. It's right there at the high of today. Trying to see if we can break that 50. The 9 is the 437. I'm sitting at the 438 for an out. This will be the new low here. New low is the 42. 42 there. Let's see if we can get bought up. Getting a lot of action there. There's the push. 42. Got my out right there. Ooh, it's looking heavy now. This may be a little heavy here. See if we can break that 50. The high here is the 450. Ooh, it may go red. Big red candle right there. Don't like it. It's got to get bought up here. This is the new low. New low is a 43. Looking for it to break that 50. Oh, it might stop me here. Oh, don't do it. Get bought up. Big red bar though. I don't think it's gonna get bought up here. That's too much selling. Let's see. Looking good though now. Bottom here is the 43 that I'll move to if it can get going. Getting bought up. It is in a 5-minute descending. This needs to flip to green very quickly. Okay, so it's coming down. It's coming down. It stopped me out right there. Like I said, it was a higher float. Whatever. Higher float, higher mover. But I think I'm gonna have to close it up for today and just let everything. That was, look, one green trade for, guess what, 1 cent. That is insane. Oh my gosh, I can cry right now. Oh boy, here come the tears. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, we'll be back on Monday morning. I'm gonna let this other $183 roll over. I just don't think I need to risk it, especially with moves like that on these higher floats. It's just not worth it. Not worth it. This one broke the trend here. Got $183 left. What do I want to do here? Broke through the 9, through the 200 moving average. I am going to watch this one. Let's see, 751. How much can I get for 183 bucks? I can get 24 shares at 751. Let's see. But I did follow my strategy even on a high float stock. So the strategy still works even with a high float stock, but it works way better with the low float stock. Way better. Wait, I just looked at my time and I have 2 minutes. I need to shut down. 10:30, I have to get out of here. I just realized that. Even if this thing runs throughout the rest of the day, I don't really man, I don't want to miss it though. I may stick around for just like a couple of more minutes to see what this one wants to do, because it could get me out of a bad situation. It is giving the pullback. We'll have to see. It did break the overall trend though. That's one thing that I do like. So now that it's broke the overall trend and it's making higher lows here, I'm going to definitely follow. I think I'm gonna follow it and just give a couple of more minutes on the stream, because I don't want to miss something that could potentially get me back in a good position on the day, maybe around a $20 loss or something like that. So I'm just gonna wait and be patient real quick. It's forming a triple top right there. I'm watching that. Alright, so let's watch the magic. It's triple top there. Got a little, oh, it kind of broke that bottom. I still like it though. Let's see, 721, 725 level could definitely be the spot. 726 level, but it's still under VWAP. VWAP is what, the 772. So I may have to get out quickly. I'm gonna take a stab at the 726 with small share size as an entry position. Yeah, 726. I'm gonna take a small stab there, and then I will probably add to this position. Looking kind of weak there, kind of hesitating. Okay, don't like that move. I'm gonna cancel that order. Don't like this 4-bar play. Even if it breaks out here, I don't like that move. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times it's tested at this level. It's got to push through this level. It's already pushed through the trend. Come on, you got it. Push through and give us a pullback. Show us that you're strong. Push through. Buyers have to start ramping up. Right now the buyers have a ramp down. Come on. Buyers are looking like they're getting held. Touch the 20s right there. I think it's going to give us a nice move down. Lot of failure at this point. It's got to break. It's got to break. There's the break right there. All right, now we can look for a pullback above this level. Pullback above that level. So it did get through the 725, but we're looking for a pullback above this level. Sellers coming in there. Okay, big green bar forming. This green bar is nowhere near the green bars back here, but it is one of the largest in the last couple of minutes. Come on. Maybe it's going to go red. Okay, this is a green bar. It still needs a pullback above this level of the 707. 725 is still looking good to me. Starting to get snappy. We got to get a pullback. Give us our pullback. Okay. 25 shares. It's trying to flip trend right here. Very, very volatile. It moved from the 15 up to the 40. So very volatile. Getting a little bottom here. Still has not confirmed a pullback. Just going up. So still not giving me an entry. Where is the pullback here? Okay, this looks like a pullback right here. If it can stay red, 729. So let's go ahead and put our support in there, 729. The top side of this is the 45. So I'll be looking at the 45 entry. 45 entry. Now I'll go ahead and size down a bit, and I'll take at that 46 up there. It is giving a little bit of a dead cat bounce right there. It is quite extended, so I may need to let it dead cat bounce here. Also on the 5-minute, it has returned to a 5-minute downtrend. So I need the wow. Glad I did not do anything crazy there. Alright, so now the top side of this breakout is the high of the 744. Wow, glad I did not jump into that one. Seal. Alright, so at this point, with the movements that it's giving, I think I'm going to leave this stock alone. I've lost enough money on it today. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and just come back Monday. Just come back Monday. Because it just is not looking good. Yep, continuing to make lower lows now. Alright, well, let's do this. We have a new trend line here going up. kind of like that. It's trying to hold up the 200 moving average. A break back above the 745 will be nice. I want to see if it's going to break this low of the $7. If it breaks that $7, I'm done with it today. Let's see what it does. 705. If it breaks 7, I'm done. 704. It's now taken out most of this candle and cracked the 9 moving average. Did it just break 7? Yep. I'm done for the day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. I am so sorry about this red day. You know, it just, some days happen like this. And of course, these are my trades. This one small green trade is just not even, it doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of the day. But anyway, if you want to check out any of my content, all of the content is uploaded after to YouTube, so everything will be over there. If you miss it, or if you miss the morning trading, you can always watch it there. But as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.